Welcome back to Courtroom Navigator, where we help pro se litigants, people representing themselves, understand child support court, the law, and the legal language that often feels overwhelming. Today's video is all about child support guidelines, what they are, how they work, and what you need to know if you're representing yourself in child support court. Let's break it down step by step. Child support guidelines are essentially the rules or formulas that courts use to calculate how much financial support a parent should pay for their child. Think of them as a baseline, a starting point for determining child support based on income, number of children, and custody arrangements. Every state has its own version, but the goal is the same. Make sure the child's needs are met in a fair and consistent way. Now let's look at the main factors that usually go into the calculation. Number 1, income of one or both parents. This includes wages, salaries, bonuses, tips, self-employment income, and sometimes even benefits. Number 2, custody and parenting time. Who has primary custody and how many overnights the child spends with each parent. Number 3, number of children. Guidelines adjust based on how many kids are involved. Number 4, special needs or expenses. Things like medical care, daycare, or education costs may increase the support amount. Number 5, health insurance. If one parent provides insurance for the child, that's factored into the calculation. Here's a simple example where the court considers both parents' income. Let's say, Parent A earns $3,000 a month. Parent B earns $2,000 a month. They share one child. The court combines their income, $5,000. The guidelines might say that for one child, 20% of combined income should go towards support. That's $1,000 a month. Then, the court splits that obligation based on each parent's share of the income. Parent A earns 60% of the total income, so they're responsible for $600. Parent B earns 40%, so they're responsible for $400. If the child lives mainly with Parent B, then Parent A would pay their $600 share to Parent B. That's how the guideline system ensures both parents contribute proportionally. Here's an example where the court considers only the non-custodial parent's income. Let's say, non-custodial Parent A earns $5,000 a month. The custodial Parent B's income is not considered. The parents have 2 children, both who live with custodial Parent B, and neither parent has any other minor children. The child support guidelines say that a non-custodial parent shall pay 25% of their net resources for 2 children. Net resources is what's left after taxes and other allowable adjustments such as cost of insurance for the children. In this example, if NCP's net resources is $3,500, child support of $875 a month would be ordered. Now here's where it gets interesting. While guidelines set the baseline, courts can deviate from them in certain situations. Some reasons for deviations include extraordinary medical expenses, high travel costs for visitation, a child with special needs, agreements between the parents that serve the child's best interest. Let's clear up a few common misunderstandings. Myth number 1, child support is about punishing the non-custodial parent. Reality, it's about the child's needs, not punishment. Myth number 2, if I buy clothes or pay bills directly, that counts as child support. Reality, unless the court order says so, informal payments usually don't count. Myth number 3, child support orders don't change. Reality, courts can modify support if circumstances change. Preparation is your best tool. Here's what you should bring to court: recent pay stubs or proof of income, last year's tax return, proof of health insurance costs for the child, records of daycare, medical, or extracurricular expenses, a calendar of custody and visitation days. Remember, the guidelines are there to keep things fair and consistent. As a pro se litigant, your job is to understand the numbers, present your documents, and explain your situation clearly. You don't need to be a lawyer to get a fair result in child support court, you just need to be prepared. If this video helped you understand child support guidelines, stay tuned to Courtroom Navigator for more free content. For suggestions about future videos about child support court, post a comment and tune in for my next video in the series Courtroom Ready.